I'm your chief, Gihareh, leader of the Kim Dynasty and the Spiritual Bandits, and today we're gonna do our daily live energy tarot read. Just pull the spread, see where energies are present or that we need to embody, what frequency we should align up to, what energy should we embody as we navigate throughout the waters. I have my co-host Bailee with me. Say what's up, babe. Say what's up, babe. And Bailee, I'm super. I don't know. You know how when you feel like you're about to lose something, and then it's like, oh man, you hold on to it even tighter. And so right now, Bailee ate a grape last night, and that just put me in a like. You start looking like, can dogs have grapes? And the answer is no. Your dog should not have a grape. And I just watched it unfold. But Sophia was to get herself grapes. She dropped one, and then she kicked it, and then she looked at it and she kicked it over to Bailee. And of course, Bailee, anything on the floor, dog's gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? So Bailee ate that grape off the floor, and I was like, I'm not sure if she can have it. Of course, she asked Siri. No, dogs cannot have grapes. Dogs cannot have grapes. So I'm waiting to see what happens within the next, because that happened last night around 8 o'clock or so. So they say you should really start to experience or see some symptoms, 6 to 12 hours, and then really 24 to 72 hours. So within the next day or two, the next 3 days, I'm looking to make sure Bailee is okay. This morning she was super active and healthy. She was fetching around, running around the backyard. So she's good off that. So far so good. And she's a purebred mutt. And I like one guy said, with the mutts, they have less health issues, like with the poodles and the pugs and the Frenchies and all them other lazy dogs. Like, they be having like a lot of skin problems, dietary problems. Like, so like a lot of those purebred dogs, yeah, they be looking good. I'll tell you that much. The purebred dogs do look really good, but if you just Google it, they generally have a lot of health problems. Bone, skin, tissue, all of that. So Bailee's a pure blood mutt. Pure blood. Muggle. But she's special. Greyhound Labrador mix, so you can kind of tell she has a lot of stuff in her blood. But yeah, right now she's sitting so elegantly because she really wants some of this ice cream. We got some butter pecan ice cream. Kind of melted, but ice cream is ice cream. Ice cream picked up. Sometimes when you eat and stuff, it makes you appreciate or wonder who made this and how. How did you think to put these ingredients under these conditions and make ice cream? I've actually made ice cream once in my life. It's actually pretty simple. It's actually pretty simple to make ice cream. I made vanilla ice cream when I was at a summer camp. I know you need vanilla, you need milk, ice, maybe salt. There's a couple things you can make that you need. I forget all the ingredients, but it's not a lot of ingredients. And then after you take that and you let it sit, and once that milk condenses, it'll be ice cream. That's something to Google. Who made ice cream? Shameless plug. Tangential Thoughts is a guided journal that you can purchase on Amazon. It's filled with quotes, my response to the quotes, and then on the other side, it gives you a chance to journal or write down your own thoughts. It becomes your own journal. And so whether that side resonates with you or not, whether what over here, what the quote or what I said resonates with you or not, you still have a space to journal yourself. And so the goal and the manifestation and intention that I've had to sit and realize is happening already is that I'm coming in contact with people, taking Polaroids with them, they're signing my book. So Staj, he signed it here, and he took a picture of Nagini when I had Nagini. Nagini's lost now. I don't know where Nagini is. He's lost. Hopefully he's in the car. That's why I'm just praying, hoping that he's in the car, and then one day we just pop up, oh, the swans are out. Oh, shit. The swans are out. On the water. All right. The swans are out. Yeah. That's 4. No, it's 5. Let me turn the camera so you can see all 5. Okay, there you can see all 5. We got 5 swans out on the water. Real peaceful. They coming this way. Matter of fact, it's 6. There's another one right here. Man, if a swan come up on me, boy, that'll be kind of hot though. That'd be kind of hot to get a picture with a swan. Or geese, however you want to call it. If it gets close enough, I will. I'm not sure if they'll come up out the water, but if they come up off the water and come, like, you don't want to. If they come close enough, I will record a video with them and get like a selfie or something. Alright. But yes, that's the manifestation. That is that I've been working on and pulling in each and every day. And so, again, Tangential Thoughts is a guide to journals you can purchase on Amazon. Version 2, I think you can still type in Tangential Thoughts and it will also still pop up. Version 2 has my first product design. It has a dinosaur that wraps around it. I'm waiting for my copy to come in. My copy will come in at that first week of December. So look out for your copy, or go ahead and order your copy as well, because right now Amazon is taking like 4 to 5 weeks to print books, and I'm assuming it's a hardcover or just because, you know, holiday season, I'm not sure. But make sure you tap in and tune in. Get your copy of Tangential Thoughts. Let me go ahead and finish this ice cream because it's just melting. Something has everybody's attention. Like, you see all the swan? They're all facing this direction, and even Bailee is facing this direction. Now, there is something that's making a noise. I'm not sure where it is, but they're all looking that way. Maybe it's a swan in distress out there or something. All right. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna go backwards today. I'm gonna go backwards. So usually I end the reading with the love deck. So today I'm gonna start the reading with the love deck. Why would I want to let it go backwards? Because it just came to my mind as intuition, right? Not only that, gotta wake my brain up. Can't just get into the mundane. Can't sit here and keep running the same order routine. Yes, sometimes I guess it's nice, but I guess the order part of this is that I am doing a tarot reading, you know what I'm saying? There's the activity, but how I do it, mean I gotta do it the same way every time I come up here, so let me just switch it up. I'm gonna go backwards to that. Alright. So first two cards I read intuitively. And then last one. Ooh. This is all helping for a good shuffle. First two cards I read intuitively. Today's a Monday. Doesn't even feel like it. I don't know what, but I don't be knowing what day is any day. And I really don't be knowing what day is any day, but the reason I kind of know is because, you know what I'm saying, me staying with my pastor and them. And so, like, I woke up, so students in school in Georgia don't have school this week. And so, I looked at First Lady. I'm like, it don't even feel like a Monday, right? She's like, no, it feels like a Monday. I know what a Monday feels like. But that's because she has a normal day-to-day routine, you know what I'm saying, that she's in. And so, Mondays are, of course, hard, I guess, to recover from after you've been resting from your Sabbath, right? But if all your days were, if you were creating all your days how you want them to be, then how would you even keep track of day to day? Alright, so first two cards I read intuitively, and then last card I look at the question from the book. First card, the energy that needs to be let go of. We see the Advocate. 3 plus 2 is a 5. And so if that's the energy that needs to be let go of, you're letting go of the Advocate. Advocate means to support. And so even I like this. They was said jokingly on the Steve Harvey Morning Show, but they asked her, they said, have you ever had a job? She said, no. Jehovah is my boss. God is my boss. That ain't how she said it. I'm messing the joke up. But she said, it was something along the lines like, God is my boss. He's paid for all my sins. But if you really embrace that mentality for saying like, what job do I have? Or do I need to have? God sent me here to have fun. I came here to have fun. I came here to enjoy myself. To learn some lessons. What if we all embrace that energy? But there are those who feel as if they're not that creative. There are those that are living lazy. And so, look into the history of how money came into play. Money came into play because of lazy people. And now, lazy people have created a world that you need money. Now, how lazy can you be? The lazier the better, huh? Because those are the richest people. You can ask, one thing I noticed, right? You can ask certain people, tell me about your name from the third, and they'll make it seem like they were so busy going from meeting to meeting to meeting. And I was sitting there looking like, so all you did was talk all day. All you did was sit and listen to talk to people all day. But you had a busy day. Look at what people be saying. Like, they be so busy having meetings. Like that's a business meeting, a busyness. How can you be busy having meetings all day? And you just sit and talk to people all day. But that's what the top business people do. Sounds lazy to me. It's a trick, it's a scheme. All right. But with the advocate, what are we not supporting? Ishka. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. Thank you for tapping in, tuning in. Hopefully I said it right. Thank you for tapping in and tuning in. So advocate means support. If you're giving up that support and not even supporting yourself and just allowing God to take the reins, that's an energy to embody and to embrace. How's it going? What's going on? Well, I'm outside on a bridge, about to jump into my tarot reading. I'm watching the swan and the geese on the lake with my dog Bailee. And I just want to say, hey, babe. I just want to get a tarot reading. I just want to get a nice little energy reading. Just to see the energy present for the day. Just to see the energy present for the day. And just see the energy present for the day and what may potentially come up. And we got the geese on the water. They're moving away, but the geese on the water. I would like to consider myself one. Now, I'm learning. And there are some people, there are those who really see and hear things in their minds. Mine comes from an artistic standpoint, but I'm able to read energy well, and I can read my cards the way they come out. So I'll say I'm psychic in a sense, and I'm working to increase my psychic capabilities. So the only way that you can increase or grow your intuition is by leaning on it and using it. So I'm leaning on it and using it. And the more often I do that, the greater my abilities will become. All right, so next is the energy that needs to be kept. And we have, what's this? 8, the flirt. 8 is a cyclic number. 8 is an infinite, see the infinity? Cyclic number. With 8, karma is king. And it is also an abundant number. So the flirt is just being able to have fun. And how can you incorporate fun into your day-to-day routines, actions, conversation? How can you introduce more fun into your day? Now the last one is 6, the healer. This is the energy that needs to be learned. And I look for the question for this one. So we're going backwards. We got a 32, that's 5, 8, and then a 6. So with number 6, the healer. Healing is an everyday process. It's an everyday journey. And there's no such thing as saying, I am healed. All right? Every day you're going to encounter energies. Every day somebody may say something or do something to trigger you. So it's always, healing is a continual process of transmuting energy. So as it reads, often damage occurs through neglect of the smaller wounds that could have been easily attended to. And so neglect is something to pay attention to, because you got to question yourself and say, why am I neglecting? Hi, Jessa. What's up, Bandit? Thank you for the like. Thank you. Thank you for the like. Tapping in, tuning in. Thank you so much. I'm going backwards. I'm reading backwards. So I'm starting with the love deck, and then I'm going to move backwards and end up with the Archeo deck, I guess. It's always important to pay attention to why you are neglecting something, because there's a reason that you will tend to neglect either a hobby, a person, a skill, an event. It's something to question yourself and say, why am I neglecting this? Why am I not paying attention to it anymore as I used to? Because that could allude to that you're either outgrowing it and that something else needs to take space. A careless statement, a hurtful action, or the ignored physical wound. Be mindful of the whole and the tiny ripples that often go on to create big waves. Caution is indicated, as well as the need to take a little more time. The healer does not always involve themselves in the mending of great illness or terrible conflict. There is another lesson to be learned. As you are putting up boundaries against certain people and against certain energies, again, as it reads, the healer does not always involve themselves in the mending of great illness or terrible conflict. And that's something important to do, especially if you are an empath, if you absorb energies. Sometimes if you step into somebody's energetic field, you can absorb all those energies and it's not for you. And you don't need to insert yourself into the mending of the great illness, because then you get yourself wrapped up in that. I know some positive things are coming back. Like what? Be more specific. It is a daily practice of stability. A nudge here and there, immediate, watchful dedication to the small things because they require attention. Again, last part. Immediate, watchful dedication to the small things because they acquire attention. The question: when could I improve by taking the attitude of graceful through caring detachment? This even kind of confirms it. When could I improve by taking the attitude of graceful through caring detachment? Not attachment, not attaching ourselves to people, places, and things. Let's start to practice detachment. This is a practice of stability. When can I improve by taking the attitude of graceful? And we want to be graceful through caring detachment. Sometimes just being there, look at somebody and say, hey, they could try, can I get you sucked in? You say, hey, I know that you can beat this. I know that you can overcome this. There's a lesson that you need to learn that you're gonna grasp. So this is for you. And I know that you can overcome it. I know that you will overcome it. Being able to just be able to put something right back on somebody so that you don't get sucked in is like, because there is a lesson for them to learn. That's their own karma that you don't have to pick up. But the question says, when can I improve by taking the attitude of graceful through caring detachment? Almost all a positive approach to others, they literally coming back. Look at that, it's just spinning back around. Look at that loop-de-loop spinning back around. The energy that needs to be kept, the flirt. The energy that needs to be kept, the flirt. That 8 going round and round, and you putting it out, and it's coming right back to you. That love that you're putting into yourself, coming right back to you. That love that you're putting out to others, coming right back to you. All that good is just coming right back. If I do good things to others, someone also do it for me, just to share. It's my day. It's my day. It is my day and my time. Beautiful. It's awesome. All right. So we got that. Now we're working backwards. And so now we'll look at the PlayTime deck. We're going to add some tarot to this. And so let's see. Let's see what energy wants to come out. The first one was the Advocate, and that is the energy that needs to be let go of. Let's go. What you want, man? What? Baby. Love you, babe. I love you, babe. Hey, Bailee. Sit. Okay. I'm gonna give her, this is a little ice cream in here. She don't want that. Hey, Bailee, can I get a wave? Wave. Good job. All right, lay. All right. Last one. Pickaboo. 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 Good job. Here you go, babe. Hey, Bailee girl. All right. So let's see. The energy that needs to be let go of is the advocate. Bailee is actually Bailee. She has 2 E's. So instead of a Y, it's an E. Bailee. Smart girl. She is too smart. She is too smart. She is too smart and too cute for her own good. Alright, with the advocate. Alright, with the advocate, we have the 2 of Wands. This is a card of preparation and preparing for our manifestations as they come in. Remember, right after the 2 of Wands is the 3 of Wands. And are the ships coming out or the ships coming in? We have the world in our hands. We have everything that we need to keep creating. Alright, so we got the 2 of Wands coming out. So fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sag. Alright, next. Energy that needs to be kept. There it is. There it is. That's my girl. That's Bailee. That's Bailee. She's turning that thing up and ain't even letting. Bailee. Bailee. You want some ice cream? You want some ice cream? Sit. All right. Can I get a wave? Wave. Okay. Good job. Good job. All right, let me just shake, paw. Give me the other one. Give me the other one. Okay, other shake. Let me get the other shake. Let me get the other paw. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, lay. Lay. Thank you. Good job, babe. Good job, man. All right. Next one is the energy that needs to be kept, and it's the 8, the flirt. So energy that needs to be let go of. We're definitely have some more tarot to see. I want to see how this all comes about. But with the 8, the flirt, that's energy that needs to be kept. Ooh, I felt a raindrop. Now, because I got my deck upside down. Okay. We got the Queen of Swords. Swords is air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is communication, is truth and clarity. The way Chris Menopon, he's another tarot reader that I also watched, where he said this is that cautious optimism. You see how she has the baby in her hand? Remember, swords is also ideas. And so using those ideas, give birth to our ideas and moving forward with that. Protecting them tightly by our side. And swords is that truth and clarity. Queen of Swords is definitely speaking out and giving birth to all of our manifestations. So this is beautiful because we had that 2 of Wands, that preparing for what we're creating, and then moving right forward on ahead with it. That baby giving birth to our ideas, and the energy that needs to be maintained is the flirt. Continuing to have fun with it. And then the energy that needs to be learned was the healer, number 6. And let's add some with that. Double confirmation here. We got this Ace of Swords, and again, almost divine energy here, but again, some more truth and clarity in that with that Queen of Swords. And then pointing right to the Ace of Swords breaks down to a 1, a brand new start, especially with our ideas here. Taking forward, moving right along ahead with that. That's awesome. And then even at the bottom of that, we got the Empress, and this is that receptive, that's that divine feminine energy, being able to be receptive towards our manifestations and watching them grow effortlessly. So for example, for me, I desire to have a house that I can go out into the back to, see the swan on the lake. I go outside and just be with my dog, be in nature, by water, staying grounded. All those, that's beautiful here. That's beautiful here. All right. The Empress. Even if you just sit as the Empress and just watch your manifestations come about, however they may look and seem, it's always about embracing the energy until it, and you know what I'm saying, and allowing it to come to you. I can decide here whether to share budget for food allowance with my housemates or just have my own. I noticed something about the older men here in the situation, which is not convenient. A lake, or I don't know that. Okay, you tell me. Is it a lake or a pond? I don't know the difference. There's the end of it. You can clearly see it wraps around like that. I don't know what's the difference between a lake and a pond right now. Like in my head, I don't know how big does it have to be a lake. Can you fish in a lake? Can you fish in a pond? Cause you be seeing the lily pads with the frogs and stuff. I don't really know. I missed the part. I ain't go over there for a few days. That's on you. For some reason, you can give me an excuse for why you didn't go to the park in a few days. Whether you should share your budget for food allowance with housemates or just have my own. I am going to say, well, I want to ask this first. What did you notice about the older men and what's not convenient? And then I will also say, what's up, Brody? How you feeling? What's up, Bandit? My spiritual bandit's tapping in. My spiritual bandit's tapping in. I would also say, my first impression is make sure you got enough for yourself. Make sure you got enough to feed yourself, and you got enough to cover any bills or whatever make sure you can cover yourself before you start sharing. Do not share if you're gonna if you know that you don't it ain't coming right back to you, and you're not able to and you might miss it, need it, or whatever, because you're not sure what's gonna come up. My first advice would be to say, make sure you're good first to share. Set aside whatever you can to share, and set aside everything that you need for yourself, and say, and especially if it's food, make sure that, okay, well, I want this for the next 2 weeks, whatever it is that you want to budget for yourself to eat and drink for the next whatever, until you make sure that you got paid, and then if you have anything left over, you can share that. Yes, Ben. What do you need, man? What do you need? What is it? What is it? Yes, but what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? What do you need? And so that is my advice. What's up, bro? What you and your pops getting into? Are you out of school for this week, or did you gotta go to school today? I told my girl I just want to keep her mind. You might have hey man, be careful when you start saying like that, because that's how they know they got you. You can tell every once in a while, but make sure she's saying that too. Make sure you ain't the only one singing that song. You might have think I'm a user who just eat. All right, we back. You might think I'm you who just eat. Eat share food and money, then storing some drugs for the double meaning. I'm sure what I observed. So I decided to buy stuff and cook my own. I just want to share money. As the lady is too nice, I want to pay her back. Ship, okay. You give them what they've been giving you. You know what I'm saying? Give back in that way. So if he's been giving you food, then offer to give him some food. You know what I'm saying? Share some food with him. Yes, babe. Yes. Okay. What? If I let you off, you better not go too far, okay? I'm trusting you. I'm gonna let you off the leash, but you can't go too far, okay? Yeah, so I would say about that is if he was giving you food, then you can cook something and give him some food back. You don't got to share money. If nobody was giving and sharing you money, just share what's been shared with you. All right. So if it's food, share food. Okay, babe. Let's see what happens with it. Hey, babe. I'm about to take this. I'm gonna take this leash off of her. Okay, babe. All right, babe. You can go play. Go play. You wanna play? Go play. Bailee. 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 Not that way. Let me see. We're gonna go that way. You can go over here so I can see you, okay? You go this way so I can see you. I tried to have my own and just treat them outside next time. A peaceful life. Yeah. Yeah, just share what's been shared with you. You know what I'm saying? And you mindful of it. You already taking note. It's just, some people can get slick with how they thinking and saying. So it's not that the jokes that people make, there's a little truth behind every joke. So that's why you gotta watch how they joke. So, yeah, whenever you can, but I would not put yourself you got to make sure that you still can eat. You're still working on your new life. You're still building your connections. You're still maintaining that peace. You're still learning how to, because you just moved into the new place, you know what I'm saying? So you're still learning how to manage and navigate, and you're observing the energies present. So everything is still all good. Everything's still all good. You just want to make sure that until you get your stuff, until you get your own schedule and routine set, you can share when you can. But right now, it's about building and getting everything back squared away with you in your new place. All right. That was the PlayTime deck. Now I'm going to move towards the shadow. I'm going to move towards the shadow deck. Tell me why my vapes got me dizzy. Be careful with them, man, because be careful where you get your vapes from. Be careful where you get your vapes from and things like that, because students been ODing in school lately, and that's not cool. Students have literally been ODing in school. So you might need to take a break from it for a little bit. Is it a new one? Did you get it from the same place that you usually get them from? Be careful with that stuff, man. Like, I understand we all be trying to get to that elevated state, that elevated mind where we cool. But it only take one. It just take one bad mix, man. It take one bad mix for anything. So, and nah, hell nah, you see? If it got you feeling dizzy, don't mean you need to keep hitting it. Hell no. Gonna take a step back. Your body telling you something right now. Chill out. Alright. Because if it don't usually got you feeling that way, I wouldn't. Be careful about that. You got one life. And you only got one brain. So, that shit get fucked up, it's over. It's a wrap. Be careful. Alright. We had the advocate and the energy that needs to let go of, but we had this Two of Wands. We've always been prepping and planning, moving forward. Now, the energy that needs to maintain that current energy is that flirt, continuing to give birth to our ideas, moving forward with our truth and clarity. And then we even had a brand new start here, a new healing, because we had the healer with this brand new start. That one, an ace is a one, so new start, new manifestations, new ideas. All right, so with this one, clarifying this first deck with that Two of Wands. All right, with that Two of Wands, we got this Seven of Pentacles. Pentacles is earth energy towards Virgo Capricorn. And again, even if once you're coming out of this state, you see how he has the world in his hands here. Everything that we've been planting for the past few months, this whole year. This year's coming to a close. You know what I'm saying? This year's coming to a close. So all year, what have you been manifesting? What have you been scripting? What have you been saying? What energy have you been embodying and embracing? For me, I'm a cigar aficionado. I'm a billionaire psychic cigar aficionado artist. I'm the greatest artist to ever live, that will ever live. I'm an author, movie director, music video editor. All those energies embracing. I'm desiring to have a rose gold glass ranch house near a plot of land, by water, so I can wake up every day and see my pets and animals. That's the life that I desire to live. Bailee, don't get too close to that water, man. But that Seven of Pentacles, you've been planting seeds, and now it's like, well, which seeds do you want to, of that harvest, which one do you want to continue and bring forth with you? All right. Is it weird to sleep on the phone with my girlfriend? I would say, I'm just going to say, like, in the sense of you want to stay in control, you always want to stay in power. So, is it weird to fall asleep? She shouldn't be staying up later than you. How about that? And I know it's kind of hard because she might be in a different time zone. So she's already up later anyway. She already has to wake up later and get up later. But if not, you should not be going to sleep. Unless she should be going to sleep with you on the phone, so that when you wake up, you can say to her, yo, you fell asleep on me last night, da-da-da, boom, boom, boom. And if you about to fall asleep, you got to play it off on some, nah, this ain't that, boom, boom, I'm about to go do something else. And then you go do something else off on the random, you know what I'm saying? You go play your game, or you need to get out the phone. If you feel like you about to go to sleep, you get out the phone. You don't want to lose that. If love is a competition, you don't want to be losing that competition at all. She shouldn't be having those screenshots of you falling asleep. You should be having screenshots of her blackmailing her. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't weird, but you need to be winning that competition. She shouldn't have screenshots of you falling asleep. You should have screenshots of her falling asleep on the phone. You can't let her win in the game of love, man, at all. And if you feel like you're about to fall asleep, say, hey, I'm about to go play the game real quick. Because you want to be in control of when you getting off the phone, when they're not there, you say, I'm about to go play the game real quick, or I'm about to go, or even if it's not the game, that you got something that you got to work on. You should have something that you're going to be working on anyway. So for me, they were trying to get me caught up and go. I said, listen, I'm about to go make my YouTube video. I'm about to go do some art. I'm about to go paint on this jean jacket. I'm about to go paint on this leather jacket. I'm about to go make a music video edit. I'm about to go do something. Whatever creative things you about to go do, or if you like, man, I'm about to go play basketball just because it's late. I just like getting some shots up. It don't matter. You should give yourself some type of creative excuse so that you don't get caught falling asleep on the phone. And then actually go do it. And then when you don't hit her back, she's like, dang, this and that thing. Like, yeah, I was just da-da-da-da, and then I fell asleep. I got caught up doing X, Y, and Z, and then I fell asleep. She should be looking forward to her next time hearing from you. She can't be the first thing, man. She can't be the first thing. We do that as well when we're not married yet. Uh-oh. Hey, you hear him, Jess? Hey, you hear what she's saying? And that's another lady that she trying to give you some wisdom. That's a lady. That's a grown woman trying to give you some wisdom. She's telling you that they already do that. They not even married. Yeah, so it happens, bro. So everybody, we all doing the same things, engaging in the same activities. Oh, I see. Hold on, if I wait one more time. 44 on the timer. I noticed it when I saw 44. I saw 444 and then a 1. But 44 on the timer, so angel numbers popping up. All right, bet. Let's keep moving here. All right. We had the flirt, and we got the Queen of Swords, and this is energy that needs to be kept. And so with that, got the King of Cups. So we got 2 court cards, and they came up over top of each other. Woo-wee! Hold on now. If we gonna talk about a connection, it's a energy that needs to be kept, the flirt, You see the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups. Cups is water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And we don't necessarily focus on the gender, but it's just the energy. So with the King of Cups, that is a very emotionally stable, mature person. And then you got this Queen of Swords. Now, this is when it comes to ideas, energetic ideas, and running with those, and this is that creative space here, creative, imaginative person energy here. And so if these are two people, it seems fun. You see how she had a baby here, you got the flirt here, and so two different energies, and so that's a good, it's an okay partnership. It's an okay partnership. But there's growth that needs to be made. You see that neither one of these are pentacles in the sense of the King or Queen of Pentacles. That's the boom, boom. And so there's some more growth that needs to happen between here. But then after the King of Cups would be the King of Pentacles on this side. And for the Queen of Swords, there's some growth that needs to move to the Cups and then to the Pentacles. So that's cool. That's cool. That's nice. Okay, okay. All right, last one, energy that needs to be learned. We had the Healer and we had the Ace of Swords. What you mean? Football nice, bro. You wanna play it? I like Cam Newton. Okay. Cam tough. He from North Carolina. And Cam used to be brolic. You know what I'm saying? Superman used to, I don't know if he even still playing, but can you throw? You like the quarterback? You ever try it out? You want to play it? What you trying to do, bro? What you mean it's growing on you? You like to watch it now? Because it's cold, you know what I'm saying? They had the Thanksgiving Day games. Are you watching basketball or football or both? All right, so this last one. We got a ton of swords on, just like watching it. Okay. Now, it's definitely entertaining. We got a ton of swords. Hey, you know what? Go check out my last short that I posted. I just posted a short, and I edited it together with Shy Gilchrist Alexander, SGA, cooking up Steph Curry, boy. Check out my edit, bro. Check out my edit. Let me know if you like that, John, bro. I got SGA crossing up Steph Curry. He posted on his IG, but I took it and edited it up. So definitely check that one out because I know you like basketball. So definitely check that out. But we got some more swords here. We got the Six of Swords. Now the Six of Swords is about, you see how they're taking, they don't have a lot with them. They don't have a lot with them, but they're taking what they have and moving towards calmer shores. Moving from choppy waters to calmer shores. So far, air is definitely dominating the reading. We got the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Six of Swords. And all of those seem, oh, goodness gracious. Babe, okay, y'all just saw her put this stick in my head, right? You just saw her put this stick. Look how big this stick is, bro. This is what she decided to bring me. But this is a happy dog. People be thinking y'all need all these type of dog toys and this and the third. All a dog needs is a stick. And she want me to throw it. Oh my goodness. Hold up, man. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. What in the world? Hey. I'm doing my spread. Hey, drop it. Alright. Hey. Hey, man. I'm gonna just throw it right here. I don't want to get her wet. Man, you gonna get me in trouble, bro. You ask questions like that, people be like, yo, what's she really gonna say? But I'll say this. I don't know what Biden has done, but anybody's gonna say is what are they gonna say about Biden? Oh, he can't fix whatever in one term, but that's what y'all only gave Trump one term. Trump did a lot in one term, but you gonna say a person can't do a lot in one term? Logic. Let's just talk with the logic here. But they'll say, oh, you can't, it takes a lot to overturn one person does one term and da-da-da, boom, boom, boom. Okay, well, I don't know what much of Biden has done, so I don't really care to put him in there. He's been super quiet. Ain't nothing been shaking up, ain't nothing been fun, this and the third. What? I don't know. I'll say this. We need a change. All right. And so I remember they used to try to get me. I'm big on voting. I'm like, yo, it doesn't matter who the president is. I still gotta wake up and do the same thing every day. Like the president isn't changing what I'm doing for a living. So why do I care? It's stuff like that I really sit there and think about. The president don't change how I'm thinking or living. So why do I even care to partake in that? What else? Oh, because then you're supposed to vote for those people, the representatives and the Congress and da-da-da. You're supposed to vote for them, and they're supposed to represent you. How many of those people do you actually really trust? Because whenever it come out on them, you see them paying for prostitutes, you see them smuggling drugs, you see them this and that third, but they're the people that's supposed to be in elected office. The people in the House of Congress and the people in the Congress and the House of Representatives. Let's be very clear. The people in Congress and the House of Representatives do drugs and pay for prostitutes. And then the person who's supposed to be president, it doesn't matter who's up there. It doesn't change what I do for work or living or how I'm thinking. So why do I care about any of that? That's my thoughts and that's my 2 cents on stuff like that. I'm not a political person, but I would run for president. And if I ran for president, that's what got me. That's what got me in trouble. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna run for president. I'm gonna run for president on the 3rd. I would really shake some stuff up. You gonna see me out here. I want to be president on some, let's change the rules. I'm really trying to set history here on some, hey, you gotta be 35 to be president. F that, make a new rule. I'm 30, make me president right now. Let's change the rules up. I can be younger than 35 and run a whole country, run a whole nation. Then I would change it from president to another name. I wouldn't even want to be called president. I don't want to be called president of the United States. I want to be like the king of, I might change the name. If I become president, I might change the name of the United States. I might change the name of this whole thing. That's why it's like, it's certain people that you can't let step up, because I would really be on some, nah, I'm the king of the imagination. They're like, well, instead of the United States of America, it'll be the image nation, the imagination, and I'll be king of the imagination. I'll really bring back psychic people. I'm gonna bring back Egypt. It's stuff like that. Like, what president? That's why people didn't come at Kanye, but I'm like, at least if Kanye was president, what ideas would he has some ideas. What would he really do? How bad would it really be? Because when they talk about Trump, though, hey, one thing you could say, when Trump was in president, we did not go to war. And as scared as everybody was, and as all this and the third, we had no war while Trump was in president. I'm supposed to tell it like a king. That's what to tell. Make it a king. And that's one thing. While Trump was president, we did not go to war. As soon as Biden steps into president, people start acting up. And if you want to call Trump crazy, all right, he was crazy enough that the rest of the world respected him and saying like, yo, he's kind of crazy. He be saying this and the third. I don't really want to know if I want to mess with Trump right now. That's how people was coming. Biden get in there, ninjas start acting up. But that's also something that you can look up. You can also look up to yourself that during Obama's presidency, because this whole thing about Ukraine and Russia, there's some other stuff. I don't know too much, but I'll say what I can know and what I've heard and read. And so I'm just gleaning information. You can do your own research. That when Obama was president. So there's this thing. Russia, because you never heard really about Russia doing nothing and say, why would Russia do X, Y, and Z? Well, Russia had a whole thing and said, I forget which war it is, but they say, hey, don't come no closer. They say, don't come no closer. But when Obama was in there, America got a little closer. Hey, Bailee. When Obama was in there, America got a little closer. And then, but who was Obama's vice president? Biden. And then when Biden gets in, what does he do? He's right there close. He gets even closer. And so basically it's like America has like weapons very close to Russia, like in Russia's backyard. So they're like, yo, y'all are right here in our backyard with these weapons. Not only that, the boy that was vice president, him being vice president too, he was overseeing the Ukraine situation while he was vice president. And he made those moves. So now that he's president, he made even more moves. It's an act of aggression. You know what I'm saying? This is how they view it. And so all I can say is, hey, babe, man, you causing a scene, man. All right, so all I can say is that he ruffled some feathers himself. And we were not in war until he stepped into presidency. So that is something to look at. That is something to know. That we are currently aiding a war that he has had a lot of dealing with. All right, jumping back into the tarot portion. You already see the strength card popping up here. All right, so let us jump right back into this and see what's supposed to be going on. Make it a king. Man, you see how Bailee was making all the noises when she was on her leash, but she ain't making no noise now. She just out here running about, running around sniffing stuff. It's a happy dog. Sniffing, getting sticks, out and about. Not chained up, no cage. All right, so let's see. All right, we had the Two of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and then we got the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is a card of education, it's a card of learning, and when the student is ready, the teacher will make themselves known, the teacher will appear. And so the Hierophant gives information, gives knowledge freely to the weak and the strong. It doesn't matter who you are. When you're ready to receive, the teacher will show. And so that knowledge and information will always come to you, and it's always available to you, but you will have to seek it from, this could be a mentor as well. But all of this is what's coming up. And do I have any other? Oh, I got the Archeo deck. I got the Archeo deck too. So, as far as the tarot goes, this is what we had. And the energy, either you can say past energy that needs to be let go of. We had this Advocate, Two of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and then the Hierophant. And this is almost in the sense of, if you take this as energy that needs to be let go of, and for me, I can take it, because I just watched another reading from Aries Love Tarot, and on her channel she was saying, you know, some of y'all give good advice, but when the card she pulled out, it's time to take your own advice. And once you come to that point where I'm the mentor, I'm the teacher, where I give the knowledge and I'm giving direction, I'm giving instruction, and I'm able to give it to those who need it and those who seek it, because I'm at a certain point where I'm able to share that knowledge. And with the Pentacles here, I've gotten to a point of being able to, I've gone through a lot of life experiences, just say, okay, I've gone through the X, Y, and Z, or I can at least say that I've gone through a similar situation or experience, and being able to give that to you, and just being able to share knowledge and wisdom, expertise, any gift, skills, being able to share and transmute that to others. And then we have that Two of Wands, been preparing for so long that is no longer just supporting ourselves, we can also start supporting others. Or even if it is supporting ourselves, is that we are self-sufficient enough to I am self-sufficient enough to with the tool, and I prepared myself in such a way to be self-sufficient, and so that I can give to those. I know how, and knowing how, where, and who, and what to invest time and energy and attention to. And that's why I'm the Hierophant. Alright, next we're about to end up this one. It was the Flirt. We got these two court cards, could represent two different people here. We got this Queen of Swords and this King of Cups. Alright, babe. Alright. With the Flirt, the Queen of Swords, and the King of Cups. I'll take both of these. We see the Seven of Swords. We already had that Seven of Pentacles. And this is the Nine of Wands. And so with that Nine of Wands is encouraging you to, and this is the energy that needs to be kept. Oh my goodness, babe. Ouch, man. Alright, so even with some, because it was just more swords. Swords, again, taking these swords from the encampment over here so they can't be used against you. Because I'm big on, like, especially when I'm watching some of these channels and things like that, I'm big on, like, just if you see something coming up, how could you spend this in such a way so that you know, so you keep your boundaries up, you keep people away from you. And I say and do certain things to let people know, like, yeah, I'm still very much aware of what you did, how you went about things. So I'm keeping my boundary up. So you're not about to come around here and say, and try to give me any type of anything. Like, I don't want nothing to do with you. So it's like always just saying, like, I know who you are. I know what you embody and embrace. I don't want that around me. That's that Seven of Swords energy. So they know, she's like, I know you about to try to pop up. I know you about to try to say and do X, Y, and Z to trigger. I know that this person rejected you or this, that, and third. So you trying to come around here and trying to project that energy over here? No, that's for you. I'm going to put that right back on you. And then we got that Nine of Wands. Continue to push forward with what we are manifesting and creating. And then, oh gosh. Babe, sit. Sit. Babe. Sometimes you gotta wait. Sometimes you gotta wait. But he's patiently waiting until I throw his fine phone. Alright. Alrighty. And last one. So energy that needs to be kept, that's that present energy here. We got the Flirt, continue to have fun with what we're creating. We see these two court cards here that came up. Oh, yeah, it was kind of funny. And this whole row, well, not this whole row, but boom. And then we had the swords, that Seven of Swords, and then the Nine of Wands. So, even how you say, oh, Bailee, what the? I gotta, okay, Bailee touched the cards. She's one to touch and plus the cards. All right, what came out was the Five of Wands and the Justice. And Come on, man. Golly, bruh. Back up. Okay, I'm not throwing this right now, bro. I'm almost done. Almost done. We had the Ten of Wands, Three of Swords in reverse, the Moon in reverse, and then the Two of Wands again. All right. Those were the cards that Bailee pushed out. Those were the cards that Bailee pushed out. Okay. All right. But this is one energy that needs to be kept here. And so that's beautiful. Even this with the Nine of Wands, that's still encouraging to push forward, to keep pushing forward. Look at that. The band is getting together. Jess is the moderator. She's the chief. Well, I'm Chief Gihareh, but Jess was one of the first loyal subscribers, and that's why she's the moderator. She's the moderator. And she kept popping back in. All right, last one that we're clarifying here. The energy that needs to be learned was the healer. We had the Ace of Swords, and we had the Six of Swords. So we had a lot of air communication energy that popped back up. And I guess the only unstable one was the Seven of Swords, but even that is a card of tactics and taking away so that people can't affect you in a certain way. All right, last one. Energy that we need to be aware of or embrace. Achievement. Celebration. You see these two people standing up in a celebration here. Things to even note how I liked how it was brought up before. We had the Two of Wands here, and even here, you see two wands in alignment, and they're running parallel, side by side. And you know what I'm saying? Just being able to step in, find somebody who's in alignment with us, moving right on to calmer shores. This is from choppy waters to calmer shores, stepping into that Four of Swords, brand new start and beginning with the Ace of Swords there, and it is a very healing connection. This is all in the energy. This is all in the future energy needing to be learned and embraced. Beautiful. Oh, by the way, I didn't hear out the part where I asked if you were a psychic. Okay. So, my response to you was that I am learning to trust my intuition and grow my psychic capabilities. And the only way that you can grow a certain skill is if you use it. So that's why I'm leaning on my intuition. I'm learning to trust my intuition. I'm practicing more psychic tasks and abilities, and you know what I'm saying, I'm just practicing those activities because the more that I embrace it, the stronger my intuition will become, the stronger my psychic abilities will become, the more open I keep my crown chakra, the more protective I am as well, which is why generally a lot of times you see me wearing a hat, because I like to protect my crown from other outside energies. But even they say faith. How do you increase your faith? You need to use it. How do you increase any gift, skill, talent, or ability? You have to use it. So this is my way of increasing my psychic capability. It's connected in our pineal gland, if I'm not wrong. And that's one thing I've been studying as well. Well, my last thing about that is they call that the third eye. And the reason they call it the third eye is because it's a light receptor, which is another reason I like to be outside. I like to sun glaze. I like to just look at the sun. Because it's weird they tell you not to look at the sun, but it's like, why? The eyes are the only source of light that we can receive. These are the only things that we can receive light through. So, and the girl just asked me yesterday. She was like, we had a slight little conversation, but she was coming at me like, not coming at me, but she was asking me about like, oh, I don't think you can live if you only eat ice cream every day. And I was like, well, it depends on who you are. She kept saying this and that third, because she's talking about a healthy diet. And I'm like, it depends. Because there was a guy, and you can Google it yourself. I keep forgetting his name. And I think it might be Hiram Manic or something like that. But he didn't eat food for years. and it's in the Guinness Book of World Records. And he proved that you don't need food to live. You don't need no vegetables, no nothing. You just need sunlight and water. And the reason I told her about that was also because even if you're reading your Bible, for one, there are a lot of tree references, plant references, planting seeds, and harvest. Now, there's an instance in the Bible where there's a blind man who can't see. Jesus spits in his eyes, and he asks the man, "What do you see?" And he says, "The people look like trees. There's a tree right here above me. These limbs look like they could have been branches." You know what I'm saying? We call these limbs. You know what I'm saying? Branches on the tree. Like, there's a hierarchy to everything, and so there's just so much. But that's why my book is called. That's why my book is called Tangential Thoughts. I was a math teacher. A tangent is a line that touches a circle at exactly one point. It's just I used to be talking about going off on different tangents, going off on different areas, subjects, anything and everything. But that's the beauty of my mind, is that I'm able to handle a lot of different concepts at the same time. And so, yeah. All right, that was the tarot. That was the tarot portion. And I stopped on the Page of Cups. And we had the King of Cups already pop up. We had the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups. That's not a true pair situation at all. There's growth that needs to be happening within both of those, even right there, if you want to take it as a love reading at all. But let's keep it pushing. And let's end up with the Archeo deck. And so with the Archeo deck, there are certain types, not certain types, there's certain archetypes, but there's certain parts of ourselves. Oh my goodness, she has an even bigger stick. Look at the two sticks she has. First she had the long one, now she has this big thick one. Oh my goodness. If she bring that to me, all right. The next is archetypes. Ooh, I'm just glad this one night it's blowing, but the cars ain't going nowhere, so I'm happy about that. Okay. The Archeo deck. There are archetypes. There are parts of us that that will best serve us as we show up throughout today. As we move and navigate throughout our day, there are certain types of us, there are certain parts of us that will best serve us. So, in this first row, we had the Advocate, Two of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. And with that, we have, again, the Healer. A lot of healing energy is starting to come out. We also have the Healer here. It was that they're on opposite ends of the deck as well. Even for the energy that needs to be let go of, and even the energy that's coming up. So there's a lot of healing energy. I think even this time last year was a healing. This is where I began to truly heal from my relationship life. And what did I start to do? Yeah, I know I was journaling a lot, which is another reason I published this journal. I was journaling a lot, just writing out my days, and when I became frustrated or mad or upset, I just went back to my journal, man. Everything that I saw, it was so funny because it was like I was looking to see if there was any reason for me to go back, and every time I looked, there was no reason for me to go back. It was just always confirmation. It was like, yo, I don't want to talk to this person. I don't want to do. This is not the type of person I want to deal with. I want to be connected to every time. And I was like, man, let me just leave it alone every time, man. But I didn't even have to do anything. It was just I just had to sit back and watch. It was like, do I really want this in my life? And it was like, no. All right. Next. Back up. Mind you, I'm doing it at first. Hey. Goodness. Thank you. Hey, oh my goodness. Okay. Oh shoot. Almost went away. All right. Thank you. Okay. Let her finish that up, and let's go ahead and keep finishing up with this. All right. That was in that past energy there. Energies that need to be kept, maintained, and this comes up with the King of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Seven of Swords, and we got the eccentric card. I'll take two because I already got this kind of stuff too. We got the eccentric card. It's not that the rules don't apply to us. Is that no, or is it that the rules don't apply to us? The rules do exist, and they are there. But this is a card of embracing your weirdness, your originality, and it's not that we don't follow the rules, or that we don't care. We just don't care. The rules just don't apply to us. You know what I'm saying? This is that eccentricity. And we also had the poet that comes out, and this is a card of just speaking very pleasantly about the mundane to make it sound even better. And then last but not least, energy. Yeah, I'm ready. Hey. Oh, fuck. What the fuck? See, she at least know to stop playing. Messing up with that. Baby, I'm almost finished. Yeah, that. And we have one more. Got one more. Hey. Daggone siren wants to show itself. Again, the siren can either be that beautiful temptress or the seductive vixen. Either way, it's energy that's attractive to you, and you gotta be able to find out how to use it in a creative sense. Alright? But with that Four of Wands there, it does seem like we'll be able to figure it out. And then at the bottom, I got the archetype card. Alright, I'm ready to go ahead and close this up. But I need to count my cards to make sure I still got them lost with a lot of them. Okay, they keep running back and forth. But it's cool because it's cool. Matter of fact, I can't even put them like this, so I gotta make sure they get mixed back up. I think these ones should be alright. It's cool because I've seen my card get ripped up. That is the back of the shadow deck, one of the shadow deck cards. Because when you got the fresh card, like, I don't know. Sometimes it's like, you be wanting to be like, yeah, I done had cards, but if your cards done been with you through the struggle, through the mud, through this and the third, boom, boom, now they starting to look like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You've been doing this for a little minute, for a little while. My cards, these cards in the shadow deck have fell in the ponds or a lake, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I was out fishing, and a Ten of Pentacles came out. I was out fishing, but something went in the water. I had to go get the water. I forgot I had my bag on me, and all my stuff got wet. And so these cards have been wet, and so they've been through that. And so I'm still glad they look. I can still pull them. They look manageable. I'll probably do that later. Probably a little later, probably. Before I start one of these next readings, I'll make sure I count all my cards, make sure I still got them all. But now that I've done my tarot reading for the day, now I'm free again. You know what I'm saying? Something was telling me to go ahead and do a read, do a spread. So I got my read, got my spread done. Now I'll wait for the next intuitive hint, nudge to say, hey, do this, or try this next, or see what energies come up. Oh, shoot, see, I'm mixing them up. Let me go find those other. Oh, I only put one in here. Okay, better. Nope, those Ace of Swords. I put the Ace of Swords in. That cool. When I got this deck, I made sure I used it straight out the box, and I kept everything upright. Just reading the energy as it comes, as is. I know if I misplace something here, like this one only went upside down, because it shouldn't be. Everything else is really good. Surprised Justin didn't get back to you. I'll let her know. I was like, Justin, what happened last time? But she's in Saudi Arabia, so she's in a totally different time frame. Ouch, man. I think they're 7 hours ahead. So it's probably 9 o'clock or so over there for them. Oh, and then usually when we used to do the reads, her husband would call her at a certain time too. Somebody will call it a certain time. Alright, it's that shadow deck. Ooh, see that tower going on from that. People be scared of the tower moves, but it's like the tower's always gonna fall. Ain't no stopping. Ain't no stopping. Sun coming back out. Sun coming back out. Alright. This has been another episode of Tangential Thoughts Chat Show. I'm your chief, Gihareh, leader of the Kim Dynasty and the Spiritual Bandits. See you on the next episode.